Ladies and gentlemen of the Fig Fam, welcome back to the Fig Heel YouTube channel. And today we're taking a look at this SummerSlam Elite 2025 Shawn Michaels. All right, Fig Fam, welcome back to day 4 of the 2025 SummerSlam week, where we unbox all of the new SummerSlam Elites. And we are going to build William Regal and rank these figures on Saturday. Yesterday, we unboxed this Triple H from SummerSlam 2002 from his street fight match with Shawn Michaels. And today, we actually unbox the Heartbreak Kid himself from that exact match. And this is the figure that I actually wanted from the series. Not that I didn't want Roman or I didn't want Charlotte, but I probably would have passed if this was not a Build-A-Figure set. And if you don't know what I mean, all PLE Elite sets, that means Premium Live Event, which is SummerSlam, Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, those series, they come with a piece to build another figure. In this case, it is William Regal from SummerSlam 2004. Now, over here, we see a shot of Shawn Michaels from the event. And it says, from San Antonio, Texas, 6 feet 1 inches, 225 pounds. Finisher is the Sweet Chin Music. The Heartbreak Kid made his long-awaited return to the ring in a non-sanctioned street fight against his former best friend Triple H at SummerSlam 2002. Career highlights are WWE Champion, World Heavyweight Champion, Intercontinental Champion, and obviously we're talking about Shawn Michaels here, so we know there is way more on his track record than just those 3, but they limited to 3, it seems, in recent years. We already unboxed Charlotte, Roman, Triple H, and now we're finishing off with Shawn Michaels. And as I said, we're going to build that William Regal, and it says William Regal and his trusty brass knuckles. Even the odds against Triple H and Ric Flair at SummerSlam 2004. And I find it interesting that they include Ric Flair in there because he does not have any affiliation with WWE right now. No contract. He is actually signed to AEW. So interesting. Nice shot of the double buy from HBK there. And there he is on the side. I always thought that this one looks funny because, you know, his Christianity and everything like that. So the starburst behind him actually looks more fitting than it does for Roman, Charlotte, or Triple H. And in fact, the way it's rounded around his head is way different than the other. So it's like, it's very religious themed to me. So, all right, let's open this up. Stop talking about the pictures and start talking about the figures, if you know what I mean. And as I said, I think it's cool that this PLE set has Triple H and Shawn Michaels from the same match, so you can recreate it. I love when they do that. But let's take out the pieces first. First up, we have the William Regal heads, which I think is pretty cool. Here, you have the short-haired William Regal with the bruised eye and the bandage. Here you have the longer-haired William Regal. Look at that, man. Beautiful hair. Beautiful, buddy. All right, but we're not going to build him today. We're going to build him on Saturday. Next, we're going to take out the C-grips for Shawn Michaels, which we're not going to use unless he has something to hold. We don't use C-grips. Plain hand right there on the left. The right hand is wrist taped in white. And now let's take out Shawn Michaels. He has way more going on than any other figure in this set. So he does have his fists on. He's got his jeans on. He's got his belt buckle. He's got his entrance gear, which they recycled from that WrestleMania 14 figure, which I love. But we're going to take this off so we can really inspect this figure. All right. However, I am going to display it with the entrance gear because I think that's what adds the most charm here. I will say I hate reattaching rubber goods, but I think this one, it's necessary. So what we want to do first, we want to take this off, and as expected, he does not have any chest hair or happy trail. But like I said, for my use, I'm okay with that. For people who want to use this as a Shawn Michaels with jeans on and no shirt, Probably SOL there and out of luck, but I do not mind them doing it. In fact, as soon as I saw this, I expected, okay, he's not going to have chest hair, but I understand people who want it. All right. Now, the jeans are awesome. I think they look very authentic to the jeans that he wore. I like the belt buckle. Very, very cool with the belt looped through. The belt buckle looks great, though. And check out these boots. He's got black cowboy boots on with either yellow or gold lining on them, which, honestly, that looks sick. This figure actually looks awesome as it is. The likeness on the head, to me, I'm not sure it matches the actual match itself. I guess it does. It's just, to me, the head looks a little bit older. The hair is correct. And I guess it's good enough. He does have like a little bit of stubble around the goatee. It's good enough. But I do think that it looks a little bit older in the face than he did at the time in 2002. So what I want to do is we're going to put this all back on, which, as I said, if you are a wrestling figure collector in the Elite era, you know that these are kind of a pain in the butt to do. However, I do have that WrestleMania 14 Shawn Michaels, and it's not the worst one to reattach these rubber goods. It's just, it's never fun. It's never fun because you have these slots that you have to get completely in line around these little rubber pegs to hold everything in place, as you can see. All right, there we go. We'll get it. We'll get it. It always kills me taking these off because it's like, oh man, it's going to be no fun putting it back on. It never is, but it's all right. We got to inspect it. We got to. We're going to wrap the back around. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. We got it. All right. Going to raise that up. There we go. And then we'll put the vest on. I do think it's cool that they were able to repurpose that vest because it is the one that he used. So, and the chaps. I think it all looks good. But if you're going to pose this one, you got to have him doing that double by. But I don't think with this you'd be able to get him to do that signature Heartbreak Kid pose. But I don't think you need to. I think it looks very, very good. And I love that we have him as well as his opponent at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, SummerSlam 2002, Triple H. So there we go, concluding the core four from the SummerSlam 2025 Elite Collection. Today we took a look at Shawn Michaels. Yesterday was Triple H. The day before was Roman Reigns. And before that was Charlotte Flair. And if you haven't watched those videos, please go back and watch them. I will link them in this video. And on Saturday, like I said, we are going to be building that Build-A-Figure William Regal and ranking this entire series of who I think is best. And we're going to do it from worst to best. So hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at FigHeal. Twitter is at TheFigHeal. Pick up the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, available now on HealBooks.com. And make sure you join Whatnot at WhatHeal.com. And you'll get $15 off your first purchase. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you for joining. Peace. Are you a wrestling figure collector of WWE Mattel, AEW Jazzwares, and everything in between? Then you need FigHeal's Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia, the modern edition covering all releases from 2010 to present day. Featuring over 7,000 photos of action figures from the hottest brands, including independent toy makers. Keep track of what you have, want, and need, including loose, mock, and overall collection value. With figure photography by Matthew Goldberg, the Wrestling Figure Encyclopedia is a must-have for collectors. Full-color paperback and hardcover editions available now at HealBooks.com. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at FigHeal. Pick up my book series on Amazon and my merchandise on ProWrestlingTees.com/FigHeal. Join my official sponsor, Whatnot, at WhatHeal.com and receive $15 off your first purchase.